what's up you guys? It's Tyler. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new today. New apartment. Hi. The mattress, we'll talk about that. But today is going to be talking about the apartment, how it's been, what I like, what I don't like, how it's going. That's today. So first thing I want to talk about is if you're new, me and my boyfriend, we lived in a one bedroom, one bathroom apartment in a really bad spot of town, and the apartment sucked. It got flooded with poop water and the management didn't do anything to fix it. So, sorry. I just almost broke a table. That's okay. Anyways, so that's what we're coming from. And now we are in a 2-bed, 2-bath, very nice apartment, really good area. Like, girl, I have a balcony. Okay, we didn't have a balcony at the last place. We didn't have stainless steel appliances. We had just white appliances, which is fine. But what I'm trying to say is this is a big upgrade. We have vinyl wood floor, which some people hate vinyl. I much rather have vinyl than carpet. We had carpet at the other apartment. It's just upgrade. Another thing I want to say is the rent was only a little bit more. I'm not going to tell you exact prices because I don't know if I want to get into that, to be honest, but it's not much more than what we were paying at the other place. So we got a really good deal. I will say one really bad thing I didn't know when we found this apartment. We got it at a really good deal and I was like, oh god, this place is just really cheap, this is awesome. No, we got it at a really good sale. They were doing a sale. There were no signs or anything saying rent sale, so I thought that was the normal price. No, now if you look at the website and you want to lease, let's say this apartment, this floor plan, this model, whatever, it is now $400 a month more than what we were paying. So just a little spoiler alert, we will probably not be living here next year, and that sucks because I don't want to move. Again, moving sucks. It's hard. I have two large, we'll show you a little bit of the apartment because it'll make sense, but let me close this window. Now it's yellow. Now I look yellow. I look green. Okay, anyways, let me tell you why I hate moving so much. It's because we have a lot of animals going on and it's not fun to move animals. If I had a cat or a dog, it would be okay, but I don't have a cat or a dog. So we have this guy. That's one. Ignore the mess. We are still moving. We have this guy. That's one. We have this guy. That's one. That's going to be set up. We don't have it set up now. And then there's another fish tank in there, and then another 40-gallon tank with a gecko in there. So moving with them is not fun. I'm going to go back to the room because the lighting's so much better. But basically, we are probably going to be moving next year, and that really sucks because all of the reasons that I just said, I don't want to move all of these animals all over again, and then also moving with all of our furniture all over again. Moving is not fun. It's not fun. Setting up new addresses and everything, it's just not fun. But anyways, there's the sucky part. Really good part is we have an extra bedroom. That's really cool. It's gonna be an office. Right now it is used as storage because we have a lot of boxes that we haven't unpacked, and I'm dealing with a mental block in my brain right now, which I'll probably talk about later. I don't want to do anything right now, but there's so many boxes and so many things, but I don't know where to put the things. So it's all in the office. Really, there is still stuff scattered in here and in the living room and both of our closets that I don't know what to do with. But for the majority, a lot of the boxes and random crap is going to be in the office, which I'm not going to show you because it's a disaster. Sorry. This mattress, want to know why it's there? We were going to put it in the office. But here's another bad thing. The floors are really thin, and because there is no carpet, sound travels like crazy in here. The neighbors upstairs, they are up until 1 in the morning. Bang, bang, banging on the floor. I think it's a kid up there. I don't know. I've yet to meet the upstairs neighbors. I've yet to see them even leave their apartment. I don't know if they ever leave the apartment. I don't know. 1 a.m., sometimes 2 a.m., bang, bang, bang above the bedroom. And then 7 a.m., bang, 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 running. And, we thought the mattress would help. We also put the mirror up because we thought it would help. We didn't really want the mirror in here, but we figured putting something on the walls is going to help with the noise. No, but we're trying to make it work. We're running on really little sleep. We're both really tired, and we've been really frustrated because we can't sleep. So that sucks. And yes, I did leave a note on their door. Didn't do anything, actually. I think they've actually been louder today. We left a note on the door yesterday, and I think it was not a good choice, I guess. So I don't know what to do. It wasn't a mean note or anything. It was just hey, I'm not going to tell you what it said. It doesn't matter. But yeah, that sucks. The noise is wild. And if y'all remember, if y'all have watched this channel, we had homeless people living upstairs in the apartment before this. So they were like banging metal because they had metal upstairs, and they were like doing drugs and having parties and being really loud upstairs. They weren't paying rent. They were destroying the apartment, like literally destroying, like for real, destroying the apartment. Like they broke the toilet. That's enough. Also, ignore my nails. They are chipping. They're chipping, but that's okay. So we went from a really loud apartment, and then the homeless people finally, they either moved out or they got kicked out. I don't know what happened, but they disappeared. And then we had a new neighbor who was so much quieter. Like she had some knee problem where she would be loud on occasion, but it was so much better. And now we're here, and it's like, holy shit, man, like we can't sleep, and that sucks. Another bad thing. Good thing, my shower, let me show you my shower really quick. Again, don't judge my bathroom. Nothing is done, nothing is finished, nothing is how it's supposed to look. I'm not doing a tour because I don't know, I'm just not doing a tour. My shower, it's gonna be loud because, okay, there's one light switch in here. There's one light switch. The lighting is really bad in here. I hate that in my bathroom, but the light switch and the fan are one switch, so it's gonna be loud in here. But my shower, it's a big shower. Like, see this? The rod goes outwards. Ignore my clothes. The rod goes out instead of just being like straight, so there's so much more room in my shower, and that's so cool. I also have a, wrong way, really nice walk-in closet. This is my closet. My boyfriend has his own closet in the office, but hey, well, it's pretty cool. Okay, one other good thing. I'm not going in order. I should have made like we're doing the good first and then the bad last, or at least like good one, bad one, good one, bad one, like going in order. We're not going in order. It's not going to make any sense, but that's fine. What was I saying? Okay, good thing. There's like no bugs in here, and that's not true, but it's so much better than where we came from. So our old apartment, again, if you don't know, I'm going to explain a little bit. We had a roach infestation in our last apartment because it's disgusting. Like our upstairs neighbors were homeless, so like when they took over that apartment, there were roaches, there were ants, there were all kinds of bugs all over, like literally an infestation. I'm not being dramatic. Like you would walk into the kitchen, turn the light on, it would be nighttime. There are like at least 5 baby roaches, and then you might see like a medium one running around, but they're just like out, and it's really gross. We are in Florida, so roaches are normal, bugs are normal. It's Florida, that's just how it is. Ants, normal. It's just gonna happen. But infestation levels, like if you walk away from the kitchen for 5 minutes, turn the light on, there will be multiple roaches out on the floor. Like they're not eating anything, they're just running around. It was really disgusting. You would like open the silverware drawer. This would not happen often. This probably only happened like 3 times in the 2 years that we lived there. But there would be a roach in the silverware drawer, and it's like, okay, can I trust eating a spoon? Eating a spoon. Can I trust eating with a spoon at all? Like, can I trust eating the dishes? No, because you would open the cupboards. Why am I saying cupboards like I'm British? You'd open the cabinets, and there would be a roach on the plate. It's like, okay, this is gross. But anyways, good thing about here is there are not many bugs. There are bugs, but I think it's bugs that we brought. So bugs live in like cardboard. They like cardboard. So when we moved boxes and things, they came with us. So there has been some roaches, but not nearly enough to like cause panic or anything, so that's good. Another good thing, I mentioned this earlier, we have a balcony, so I have plants. Y'all, if y'all have any ideas on plants, like DM me or email me like something. I need some good plants. I have a south facing window. If y'all have any good plants for south, well, it's a balcony, south facing balcony, give me some good plants. I have basil and pothos out there right now. I want to get more, but I don't know much about plants. Bad thing about the balcony, these are really old buildings because that's just how it is. And the balconies are made of wood and they're falling apart. But there's also wasps. I hate saying that word because like it doesn't sound right when I say it. But there's a lot of wasps outside. Like I like to sit by the window or by the balcony and I just look outside because I don't know. I just like doing that. I like to people watch and I like to look outside without being outside because it's freaking 100 degrees outside. But I'll be sitting on the couch looking outside and there's a wasp like attacking nothing. He's just like flying around like all over and I'm like, dude, I am not going outside on that balcony until it's winter. And it's okay. Like I'll go outside to plant my plants. I'll go outside to water them. But I'm not gonna sit out on the balcony because there are wasps. That's like a totally normal Florida outside thing. but I have a phobia of them. I don't know why. I've never been stung by them, but I'm terrified. If I see one, like, I like freak out. So I'm not going to sit on the balcony anytime soon. It's gonna have to be like November probably, unless we get like a cold snap in October or something. But that's kind of sad. Another really bad thing that I should probably show you this, but the kitchen's a freaking disaster, y'all. It's a mess in here. We've been here for like a week, but it still feels like we haven't really done anything. The kitchen, there is no pantry. There is a washer and dryer room, but there's not much room for like food, so all of the food is going in like cabinets, which we had a very nice sized pantry before in the other apartment. We don't have that now, so all of our food, like, we don't know where to put it. And also the cabinets are too tall for me to reach. I'll show you. Okay, we're in the kitchen. These are the cabinets, so if I wanted to get something like out of there, like, I would really have to like step up, and then I can't see what I'm grabbing. Like, this is what I'm looking at right now. That's what I see. Like, I can't see. So everything has to go on the bottom shelf of these cabinets, or it has to go on the lower cabinets, and there's not much. Let me show you my kitchen. It's pretty. It's cute. Like, nice appliances, nice colors going on, but the storage is really bad. What the hell was that noise? What the hell? So another huge con is the storage in the kitchen. It's a little rough. Still haven't figured that out. I don't know what we're doing. We did finally put shelves up today. So now our cans are not living on the refrigerator, they're living on the shelves. So that makes it a little bit better. Another good thing, which is not really a good thing it turns out, we have valet trash. So we're supposed to, we're supposed to put our trash out. There's a trash can outside our apartment door. We put our trash out and they take it. We pay for that every month. It's like a part of rent. They don't take the trash, so I don't know what's going on with that. That's something we should probably talk to them about, but like, I'm scared to like complain, because I'll talk about that later. I'm scared to complain because I've been complaining a lot, you know? And when I say complaining, I don't mean like I've been calling up the office and complaining. I just put in a lot of work orders because when we came in, things were broken, things weren't working, like whatever. Hi, I'm editing this. I totally forgot about this because this happened like 2 weeks ago when we first moved in. When we went to look in the apartment, like after they did their cleaning and stuff, it was not clean at all. Like, there was stuff all over the floor, like wood chips all over the floor. So that was like so annoying to come in on the first day. Like, we should be moving in, like, we brought boxes to move in and they had not cleaned anything. It was so annoying. So it's just like a really rough start to this apartment in general. God, y'all, wait, hold on. I also forgot they stole our cleaning supplies. So like, we moved in, right? Y'all, I'm sorry, this is very random. We moved in that day, and because we brought our stuff here, we just dropped off like the boxes and things. It was only a little bit, like it wasn't even half of my car full of stuff. And so we dropped off our stuff. We told the office like, hey, it's not clean in there, like, are y'all done cleaning? And she's like, yeah. And no. So they have the cleaning people come back, and when we arrive back in the apartment like an hour and a half later, they took all of our stuff, all of our cleaning stuff, the vacuum, the boxes. They took everything. We got it back, but like, holy crap, a really bad start. And then like, their work orders, like the door lock didn't work, the bathroom, something was wrong with the bathroom. The door wouldn't close in the bathroom, and the drawer in the bathroom wouldn't close. So there was just a lot of things for them to do, and that was annoying. But the maintenance guy, awesome. I'll talk about that in a second. So that kind of sucked, but the guy that does maintenance is so nice, and he came in and fixed everything, and he explained like how stuff works, because there's things that I thought were broken, but it turns out they're not. Like the outlets, some of the outlets I thought didn't work, but apparently multiple outlets are hooked up to the light switch over there, so they will only work if the light switch is on. We don't have a fan or a light in here, by the way. I thought we were getting fans and lights. There's only a fan and a light in the living room, so the outlets are a little wonky. And I will say, having no fan in this bedroom sucks. It gets so hot in here. The AC at our old apartment, here's another bad thing about here. The AC at the other apartment, it was so cold. Like, you would put it on, I think we used to have it on 76 and it would be 74. So it would lie, basically. And here, I haven't checked the real temperature, but we have it on 74 and I'm sweating, when I used to have it on 76 at the other apartment. So the AC is just very different here. It's hot. Like, there's really barely any airflow in this room, despite having that. Is despite the right word? I don't know. But not having a fan in here sucks. It's really hot. It's not a hangout room in here. I haven't really spent time in the office, so I don't know if it's the same, like, temperature-wise in there. I don't know if it runs hot in there. The living room, really good temperature. It has air running, but in here, God, it's hot. Okay, here's some tea. We have a neighbor who's not like our direct neighbor. She's like down a little bit more. She has 4 dogs in a 2-bedroom, 2-bath apartment, which is fine because I don't live next to her. I don't hear her dogs barking or jumping on the floor. Like, I don't hear that. But she walks her dog. I feel like I'm like causing drama. I'm not causing drama. I'm just telling you a story. But she walks her dogs like starting at 8 in the morning, whatever, that's fine. But then it'll go on until like 11 p.m. and her dogs are reactive. So she takes them out. They're barking really loud. There's 3 of them that she walks at one time, and then she walks another one separately. But they're like barking at 11 p.m. and I'm like, thank God I don't go to sleep at like 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. like a normal person would, because they would wake me the fuck up and I would be mad. I just get woken up by them, not the dogs barking. But that's a whole other thing, is the people that live here walk their dogs and they don't pick up their poop. So that's another thing not so good about here, is you'll walk on dog poop. My walk to the parking lot is really far, so sometimes I'll take the grass because it's quicker to go across the grass than it is to go the sidewalk, which kind of goes the opposite way of the parking lot, if that makes any sense. And yeah, I've almost stepped in dog poop multiple times because there are like piles of dog poop, and we get emails saying like, guys, please pick up your dog poop from the management. And yeah, that has been a problem. Another thing I will say really bad, this is a good area. Like, this is a nice area. It's beautiful. It's next to a lot of things that we could potentially be interested in walking to even. So it's a really good area. But the lighting in this complex area is really bad. It's so dark at night and it's scary. I will tell you, it is scary walking out there by myself. It's scary. A lot of cars get broken into. We've had emails, again, like the dog poop. We've had emails like, lock your doors. Everybody's car is getting broken into. Like, make sure your doors are locked. So that's not the greatest. I'm not keeping important things in my car, really. I do have some coins that I should take out of my car, but other than that, mildly prepared to have my car broken into, just because people say all the time here, like, your car will get broken into. It is pitch black out there. There's no lights. Like, the parking lot is so far from the actual buildings that it's like, it's there. Like, nobody's gonna notice if somebody breaks into your car, you know? So that's another thing. I think that's all I kind of want to talk to. I think that's all I want to talk about with the apartment goods and bads. It's been interesting living here, like, dealing with grief. If you watched a video that I posted probably a month ago, probably more than a month ago now, I don't know. I just feel like I can't process anything because there's been so much going on, and it feels like I will never get a break from anything to process anything. And I just get like random moments of like, I don't feel good. Like today I have no motivation. Like, I've just been in a bad mood, and little things are just like, dang, I don't feel good. I don't feel like myself, and I don't know, it's just been kind of hard. I feel like I should be really happy about this new apartment, and I am to an extent. Like, I love the floor plan, I like the area, I like that I have a balcony, but it's just like I can't sleep here. There's a child up there that's like running marathons up there, which is kind of funny, but also like I would really like to go to bed and actually get decent sleep. I don't know, I feel like that's putting me in a really bad headspace and mood and whatever, I don't know. And then on top of that, like everything else that went on last month, now it's been more than a month when you're seeing this. But I don't know, it's been difficult. And I will say I did have an interview. My job has been a huge thing on my mind because I hate my job right now. Like, it's just really killing my vibe. Like, when I was on vacation, I was so happy. Even when we were moving things, like every day going back and forth to the old apartment to here, well, I was so happy because I was out of work and not having to deal with the situations that I get put in every day. And I was so happy. And then the day I go back, like I go into work, I walk into work and I feel sick. It's like a bodily reaction to me going into work. I feel sick, I feel sad, like I just feel the weight in my face. It's been really bad today. but I'm dreading going back to work tomorrow. I just, like, I feel the weight in my face. Like, I feel like I can't smile. I feel like I can't, like, lighten up my eyes. Like, you know how you just, like, relax your face and then it's, like, resting bitch face? Like, you can lighten up your eyes and you can, like, force a little smile. I feel like I can't do that because I feel like my face is so heavy and I'm just so, like, not myself because of my job, and that sucks. I did have an interview and it went really well. It went really well, and there's a chance next month that I will be out of my job. And when I say out, I'm not quitting my job, but I'll be there. I'm gonna pop in again and say, just in case somebody was wondering while they're watching this video, why would I not want to quit my job when I hate it? Well, here's the thing. I have a 401k with not a lot of money, I will say that, but a decent amount of money where I don't want to quit my job and lose half of that money, if that makes sense. If I quit, I lose everything that my job has put towards my 401k, which is half of what I put into it. So I will lose half of my 401k if I quit without waiting. I think it's 5 years or something, but that's why I'm staying, by the way. Just a little glimpse. Every once in a while, I'm gonna figure the schedule out if I go through with the job. But basically, the job did not have hours for me to start this month. Also, the pay was too low. Me and the manager, like, both agreed, the pay's too low for you, so come back next month when we'll have more hours and maybe more pay. I'm not gonna say anything else about that really because I don't know if it's gonna go through or not, but I am just so excited to have the opportunity to do something different. It's different, y'all. It's a different job. It would be stressful still because it's restaurant work, but it won't be retail. I've done retail since I was 18. Actually, I think I started retail when I was 17, almost 18. I'm 22, I'll be 23 next month. I need to do something else. I hate retail. I've just been, like, stuck in retail and I can't get out. And it's like, finally, there's a little glimpse of hope, like, just over there. I just have to make it another month. But then what if it falls through? You know, like, there's that thought in my head, like, what if they can't raise the pay? Or what if the job gets filled by somebody else, or what if they don't have the hours? Like, what if it doesn't work out for whatever reason? Or what if I just decide I don't want it and then I'm stuck with the job that I have? Like, I don't know what is happening. I was really expecting, no, like, I will have another job or I won't. But instead it's like, come back next month. And it's like, dang, like, that sucks. But I don't know, you guys will be updated, of course. I feel like this video was very random. I thought it was gonna be short. Like, I was planning on doing like an 8-minute, 10-minute video, but it's over 20 minutes long. So I'm gonna have a snack and maybe that'll make me feel better. Y'all, God, hold on. Story, we'll end on like a good note unless I start ranting again. So we went to Tampa. That was the vacation. We saw ghosts. We stayed in Tampa. It was really nice. I will say I don't recommend staying in Ybor City because it was kind of like a sketch, but it was really close to the arena that we went to, so that was really nice. But we went to the Columbia, Tampa. I've never been. I'm not a restaurant person. I don't go to restaurants because I'm really anxious, like, eating around people, but also, like, dealing with a restaurant vibe. I get overwhelmed a lot with, like, noises and things. So I don't like to eat in a restaurant. I feel more comfortable eating at home. That makes sense. I don't have to explain that. But we went to the Columbia and it was so good. But anyways, I tried the 1905 salad, and I only eat salad with ranch. I don't try anything else. I've hated everything else put on a salad besides ranch. Like, I'm a ranch girl, that's it. I tried the 1905 salad. I will never have ranch again. I will never have ranch again. I don't think I will ever purchase another bottle of ranch in my life. I got salads and I'm excited to eat some salads because it's different than my ranch salads, and it makes me feel like excited, like I'm an adult. Like, I don't eat ranch on my salads. I don't know. That's very random. It's very random thoughts. But yeah, hopefully next week we're back on a rant. So I was gonna go see my old apartment today and film like a little tour, but I was just in such a bad mood that I didn't want to do it. So I have one more day that I can go and film that, and that would be Sunday. I don't know if that's gonna be the next video because there's a chance I'm not gonna go Sunday. Like, if I feel like shit, I'm just not gonna go. But I really wanted to do a tour of my old apartment. Like, I just thought that would be so fun. But that will hopefully be the next video. If not, then I don't think I will do an apartment tour of that apartment. But anyways, I will see you next week. You will find out what happens next week. Goodbye.